So this one was posted a year ago, and it's got 616 upvotes. So it's quite like a decent one, not like a massive one, but it was interesting. Am I the arsehole for not using my art commission earnings to pay for a friend's cat's operation? Unhinged, straight away. I, 24 female, work as a freelance illustrator, mostly doing NSFW and pin-up style commissions. Love that.
Oh, is that not safe for work?
Yeah. My income isn't big, but I took this year off from my day job because I need to focus on therapy. So art commissions are important to me and I love doing them. Mm-hmm. I'm in a difficult spot financially because I had to move homes very suddenly without much savings. About a week ago, a friend, which I only speak to online, messaged me saying he showed my work to a friend of his who's interested in a commission. I thanked him, saying it would really help me out right now because that would mean I can get furniture for my new home. Then it started getting weird for me. The client didn't want to talk with me directly, so all communication went by this mutual friend. The friend already promised this client a friend's discount without my agreement, and the commission itself doesn't fit my other work, so I probably wouldn't have done it if it wasn't a friend of a friend, you know? Mm. In the end, I was promised €300, more than I would ask for such commission. But the client also wanted a voice message from me, which isn't something I've done before, but fuck it, so I was happy with the price. That's weird. I don't know where this is going.
A voice message?
This is weird.
Is it not safe for work?
Oh, this is weird.
Oh my God, is she going to be sexy voice?
After that, it took a whole week before the client to send the money to my friend, which already made me nervous because I feel better handling everything on my own. And then my friend says, now the question is, should I give it to you or give you €100 for the commission and keep the rest for myself? I thought this was a very cruel joke and got upset, so I immediately went like, dude, it's not funny, and told him that I was promised €300 for my services and I won't start working without it. Then he told me he needed the money.
Well, he's not the one that's done the work.
His dom has a cat and has been hit by a car 2 weeks ago and needs an operation.
Who has animals. A cat?
His dom has a cat and he needs been hit by a car 2 weeks ago and needs an operation. I love animals and I feel sorry for the cat, but this cat belongs to a group of 5 people from whom I only know one. I don't feel like giving away 2/3 of my earning to save up for this cat. I have enough struggles on my own. I told him this and he sent me all the money over anyways, and now told me he has to euthanize the cat. I feel really bad about this as it puts me in a position where I seem like the bad guy by receiving money for the work. No. Why would their cat be my responsibility? Today I checked back Kathy's story and I found out the cat's operation cost €272. And he really tried to make me pay 200 of it instead of them, all 5 of them paying the €54. This made me think he tried to swindle both me and the client that I'm working for. So I don't feel like talking to him, but we'll finish the commission in a timely manner and be done with this. But I can't stop thinking about this because I feel really sorry for the cat and I don't want to be the reason he asked to die. But at the same time, I really don't understand why I have to fix this for him. This is. I don't think there's a cat. Do you know what I mean?
She only speaks to this person online.
Yeah. What do you think of that so far? My vibe is I don't think if there is a cat, I don't think the cat's ill, or even if there's a cat, I think he's tried to...
He's asked this person to do the work for him and only threw him for the reason because he knew, because it got knocked over 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Why on earth have you not paid for the operation yet?
And do we know if he's not getting anything out of it? What if he said to the client that she charges €500 and she's only getting 300? How do we not know this? Because he's not letting her speak to the client.
I don't think that.
And I don't get what the voicemail's for. That's dead weird.
The voice note. Yeah, she's not said this. Yeah, no. I want to know what this voice note is.
So she has. But there is an edit. There is an update.
This is sketchy.
Thanks everyone for the responses and reassuring me I'm not a bad person for letting a friend, probably fictive.
What does fictive mean?
Like fictitious, like I think that's the word, fictitious, like
a catfish.
No, like fictive is like fiction.
So it's a bit like catfish then. Like you're not think
real.
You say
no,
you
it's
are.
like a fiction, like a fiction book.
Oh,
fictitious or fictish.
Yeah,
fictive, whatever. Here's some extra information that might clear things up. First off, the friend isn't a catfish. I know him from a local cosplay Discord for a long time, and we have mutual friends, but he lives in another city, so I don't meet him in person. This is why his intentions caught me by surprise. He does make a joke about how easy it is for me to basically make money drawing porn. Hint, it's not. I don't like it. I don't like this. Is giving me ick. This is making me icky. He did give me the money after I got angry with him. It was then he told me now the cat needs to be euthanized. I'm sorry if I didn't make that clear.
So she got the money and then he was like, well, now my cat has to be euthanized because of you. No, that's emotional manipulation.
I am suspicious he might be a catfish to the client, though. He told me that he convinced the client he was a cute girl and jokes around with that. So now my good friends are warning me he might play off that voice message as his own. I don't feel comfortable doing it anymore. I understand everyone's saying I should give the money back to the client, but first off, I have no means to contact him, and second, there's some really urgent expenses I need for my new home, so I'd rather just finish the art and keep the money. It also makes me feel more at peace knowing I kept my part of the deal and delivered my work.
Yeah.
After that, I'll eventually ghost this dude and be more cautious.
So. I'm glad that she's realised, because at first I thought she was quite naive, so maybe these people who have commented have made her realise.
No. So someone's put, the top comment is, not the arsehole. You do not have a responsibility towards someone else's cat. Do you even know for sure that this cat exists because your friend sounds really sketchy?
Yeah.
And OP's replied saying, he sometimes sends me photos and videos of the cat, so I'm sure he's real, but I'm very suspicious about if he really needs the money for the operation. The cat was run over 12 days ago, and I can't really imagine a group of 5 students doesn't have a way to get around $50 each together for their cat to have something saved. Someone's commented to that saying, having just paid a lot in vet bills recently, I find the cost to be suspicious. I suspect veterinary costs are not too dissimilar between the US and Europe. €200 seems to be way too low for any sort of procedure. My cat had a very simple surgery and it cost the equivalent of €1,000.
Wow. I don't know, I really don't like this guy, and the fact that, I mean, even if there was a cat, and even if it did get run over, and even if none of them had the money, that's never her responsibility, and he should understand that it's not her responsibility to just assume that he can just take the money. That's daylight robbery.
Someone's put, not the arsehole, but learn from this experience. If something feels off, don't agree to it. If a client refuses to talk to you, you probably don't want them as a client. And then
they probably didn't refuse to talk to it. It was probably him.
Yeah, I'll definitely learn from this. I usually always have nice experiences with commissions, clients coming back for more work and giving tips. So it sucks to have someone who calls me a friend ruin it. I agreed to this too quickly because I could really use the money right now. That's it. This is something we talk about all the time, is when, like, I know that I've done it recently, take a job on that I weren't really too chuffed about taking on, but just for money. It is what it is at the end of the day. Someone's put, not the arsehole. This friend is clearly trying to scam you and the client. Do not, under no circumstances, give away your work before you have full payment in a way that cannot be pulled back. Better stay away from this friend in future. I know peace, but I've already had a bad feeling about this guy. Luckily, I haven't even started yet. I'm still a bit worried if he's going to make a PayPal charge back. Oh, pay through PayPal. Nope. No. This really sucks though, because I've always had a pleasant experiences with commission work, and now the first time it turns bad, it's because of a friend. Right, I'm going to check the posters.
Yeah.
Thingy and see what they've put.
Do you know what? There's other ways to get money than instead of robbing your friend. Like, if something happened to Mando tomorrow and we didn't have the money for an operation that was going to save his life, obviously it's my child. Well, it's my pet child.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't ever scam someone into giving me money. Go, oh, can I just keep it for my cat that needs an operation? No, I would do, even if I needed to, I'd do like a little GoFundMe or something. Has he not got parents that he can ask? Have they all not got parents?
I know.
Yeah, why have they got a cat as students if they can't afford to pay for the vet bills? That's one thing that you told.
5 of them.
Yeah, 5 of them. That's one thing that you told. It's a big responsibility. Getting a pet. Don't get a pet as a student. No. I think it's really irresponsible. And also, like, when they all graduate, who's getting the cat? None of them can obviously clearly afford vet bills.
No.
Shocking. But I'm angry.
Yeah. I hope that she's okay, though. Like, I hope that she got her money, and because this was a year ago and there's no update since, I hope that she got her money, and I hope that he isn't. I was such a weirdo. Like, that's such a weird thing to do.
Yeah, and it is a bit weird that, like...
Wanted a voice note. Weird. I don't like it.
I think that he was pretending. I wonder if, like, it was another woman and he was pretending to be, like, sexy with her or something. Maybe she was a lesbian, or maybe it was a man. Who knows?